Team of the Year is finally here. If you are after any coins to open packs or to test out the Team of the Year plays, make sure you check out ut1buy.com and use the discount code JaredHD to get 6% off your order. G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to episode number 5 of season 1 of my Leicester career mode series. We're going to kick off today's episode with a matchup at home against Watford in the Capital One Cup. We are rocking a slightly weaker side than normal, giving a few of the fringe players a go to see if they can perform. I'm not too concerned if we do lose in the Capital One Cup, but it would be nice to get a victory and to move on. The money we get from it is not much, but at least it is something. 38 minutes into it though, our Brighton is on the wing here, and he is going to Ronaldo chop straight or cut past Paredes. He's going to whip it in there to Biggery Money. It goes out to the young player Hopper, who passes it to King. King's going to cut past one player looking for an option, gets past him, plenty of space now, takes the shot into the back of the net, and King gives us a 1-0 advantage over Watford. Very, very nice to see us getting the lead. Andrews here to Vidra, though, for Watford late on in the matchup, who passed it to Fabrini. Fabrini to Tozer. Tozer's going to lay it across goals there to Vidra, and unfortunately Vidra has made it a 1-1 scoreline. So if we don't get a goal back, it looks like we're going to be heading to extra time, but Nugent is played through here from Hopper, 80 minutes into it. He's going to try getting past the defender, does it successfully, plenty of space now, takes the strike, and he has given us the 2-1 advantage. David Nugent with a fantastic finish and a fantastic bit of skill, individual brilliance to give us a 2-1 advantage, and then a poor pass there is intercepted from James. James is going to square it to Nugent, who picks up his second goal and secures our passage into the next round of the Capital One Cup. We have defeated Watford 3-1 at home. Fantastic victory over the championship side. Pushing on, we have received a job offer here from SM Khan in the French League. £30,000 a week, but I was never going to leave us. I am going to reject that manager offer from SM Khan. Never received a manager offer before on career mode, so that's pretty cool. The board have granted us £4,250 though for that Capital One Cup victory. As we move on into the next matchup, it is at home once again. This time it is in the Barclays Premier League. We are taking on West Bromwich Albion, and we are sitting in 5th position, which is very, very impressive. Did not expect to be sitting in 5th position this stage of the season. Well, it's only 9 games in, but that's still very, very impressive. West Brom are sitting in 6th place though, which is very, very impressive for them as well. This is the lineup we are rocking with though. It is a fairly strong lineup. Congolo back into the starting 11, who has been one of the standout players for us this season. West Brom though, they have a very strong side for a relegation sort of side. They could get higher up in the table if they really wanted to, but they got a fairly decent squad. But anyway, Brown a day passes it to Varela, back to the overpowered Nigerian, who fortunately just puts it wide of the post. David Nugent though, 31 minutes into it, to Drinkwater. Drinkwater, he's going to outpace Jolyon Lescott. A beautiful ball there to the Keeley, Chris Wood. Great finish there from Chris Wood, who gives us a 1-0 advantage 32 minutes into it over West Bromwich Albion. Fantastic stuff there. Gamboa though, for West Brom, absolutely piss poor defending from me. The shot is deflected, but Varela, what a poor miss there from the Portuguese winger. Could have easily tied things up here, but that is definitely very, very poor on his behalf. Karim Fry though, passing it to Drinkwater, but that is a very tame shot, ending up with the match resulting in a 1-0 victory in our favour. We keep rolling on the Premier League. We are absolutely exceeding everybody's expectations. Fantastic stuff. But, bit of news here, that's not so fantastic. Uloa, in that last game, suffered a broken ankle. He's going to be out for about 3 months, which is definitely a huge blow. But, thank God we are stacked in the striker position, so that's not going to kill us. As we move on into the third matchup of today's episode, it is at St Mary's. We are taking on Southampton, the team that are basically doing what we're doing right now, which is exceeding everybody's expectations. But on FIFA they seem to be a bit average, except when Pepsi FIFA is managing them. But that's the lineup they are rocking with. I am confident that we can go there and get 3 points. Not quite sure they're putting Gazzaniga in goals over Foster, but we'll take it. We're rocking a very strong side though. Nicky Powell back into the starting 11. He has been one of my standout players so far this season, and once his loan deal expires, I might have to look at bringing him in on a permanent from Manchester United. A fantastic run there from Vardy, getting it past the defenders, getting it past Paulo Gazzaniga, and we now have a 1-0 advantage. Fantastic goal there from Vardy, stepping up when we need him most. Anyway, that is a fantastic goal 11 minutes into it. 42 minutes into it, Karim Fry, the Turkish midfielder, outpacing everybody, takes it past the Japanese defender Yoshida, but a good save there from Gazzaniga, who made himself big and made himself stop that shot. Shane Long, though, makes an absolute mess of a fantastic opportunity there for Southampton, putting it just a bit too far wide of the post. And then 48 minutes into it, Vardy shows a bit of strength and a bit of pace, taking it past the keeper once again and giving us a 2-0 advantage as Vardy picks up his brace. That is a fantastic finish there from the striker. One of my favourite players so far in this career mode series. 58 minutes into it though, Isgrove into Wanyama, and a fantastic tip over there from Kasper Schmeichel, denying the centre defensive midfielder. 62 minutes into it, Cambiasso trying to stop them, but Jay Rodriguez should have really converted that opportunity. Seems like Southampton don't know how to make the most of their opportunities, because it was a fairly even game, but as you will see as we go up 3-0, we know how to take advantage of them. Congolo picking up his first goal as a Leicester player, and we get a very, very strong 3-0 victory over Southampton, I should say, away from home, and that's going to give us so much confidence heading into the final matchup of today's episode. We are back at home in front of our faithful fans at the King Power Stadium. We are taking on fellow relegation battlers Sunderland, and I am very confident that, judging by our recent form, we can get the job done here. Playing a slightly weaker side, as the two games were very, very close to each other. King back into the lineup along with Danny Hammond. But Sunderland, this is the lineup they are rocking with. A fairly standard Sunderland lineup. Hopefully it can get the job done, or we can get the job done over it, but it should be very interesting. 1 minute into it though, Seb Larsson is on the ball. Poor defense from me, and luckily the Swedish midfielder's shot rockets off the post. Very happy that that didn't get in the back of the net. That would have been an absolute travesty. But Danny Graham there, what a strike from distance, but fortunately the post has come to our saviour once again. That really shouldn't have come so close. But Chris Wood, he gets tackled from John O'Shea. I go to whip it in, and that is an absolute brain snap from me. Terrible timing, as Chris Wood gets given a straight red card. It was a very poor challenge, and I didn't even mean to commit it. I pressed X because I was trying to get in front of him and clear the ball, but I pressed X there thinking that he was going to whip his legs around him and get the ball, whipping it into the post, whipping it into the goals, but he's been given a straight red. Luckily though, it doesn't affect us too much, as we get a disappointing 0-0 draw against Sunderland, so we drop points at home. But look at that! 12 games into the season, and we're sitting in a Champions League spot. Who would have thought it? I am pretty confident that it's not going to continue like this the whole season, but I am absolutely astonished with how well we have been performing in this career mode series. Anyway, fellas, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure that you smash the crap out of the like button. It really helps me out. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter at JaredHD, and follow me on Instagram at JaredNance. Most importantly, fellas, have a fantastic day. It's been JaredHD here. I'm out. Peace.